Hi, welcome to season 3.
Season 3, can you believe it? We are still stationed in Los Angeles, but we are taking this opportunity to embark on a new season westward in our new Class A
This
motorhome.
is awesome.
Yeah.
Huge transition. So that's what we're in the middle of right now, is transitioning from used to be a fifth wheel, then into an apartment, and now into this monster. And we just want to highlight real quick at the beginning of the season some things that are really cool, things that we're really appreciating that we thought you might appreciate knowing.
A couple of things we've already noticed with this Class A is that obviously we love traveling together. It takes a lot of the stress of poor communication out of travel. So I can navigate while he's behind the wheel. I can look up where we're gonna stay, make reservations.
Well, right now, traveling west, we are not towing her van. It's out in Los Angeles. But even so, this Class A is a lot easier to get around. Somebody has to hop up and use the bathroom, do it.
Yeah, and it's easier to park. It's easier to get in and out of spots, easier to level, but you would be the big expert on that.
Yeah, true. Well, we never had gotten fully acclimated with our leveling system. It seemed like it didn't work right out of the gate.
Maybe it was user error. I'm not sure.
Whereas this one is a no-brainer. It's one and done. It works each and every time. So technology's great until it's not. And with this, it's great. It's working.
So there are a few things that are different about this space, this storage. There's a ton more undercarriage, which we love. Less storage inside, which actually takes some time getting used to. I think I had a panic attack the second day. I'm like,
where's my kitchen?
Where's my toaster? Yeah, we're getting used to it, and it's going to be phenomenal. The space for the kids is a little bit different. The boys have their bunkhouse, their bunks, and Emily is above the cabin, or what do you call it? Above the
captain's chairs.
Captain's chairs.
Where the captain sits.
So she's above the captain. She's doing great. She loves it. We will eventually get her some privacy curtains over there, but she doesn't seem to mind it too much.
So we don't have as much storage in the kitchen. So this first bay underneath, that's where the kitchen, the crock, or the things.
That's where all the big kitchen stuff is that we don't use every day.
So we just had to get creative with the space.
Yeah.
The kids each have one bucket of toys, and that goes under the rig. It doesn't go in their bunk because their bunk isn't as big as it was on the fifth wheel. So you just adapt, because again, the focus is on where this thing gets us to.
Right.
It gets us to Rocky Mountain National Park, or Arches, or Grand Canyon. It gets us places. And the kids get it. They're not focused. They're not like, where's my toy bucket? Why isn't it in my bed?
The kids totally get it. They're so focused on where are we going? What can we do when we get there? Fishing, boating, canoeing, hiking. They are in it.
And you could do this too. It just takes a little bit of coaching on the parents' part to keep the focus where it belongs. And that's on making lasting memories, not on who moved my cheese.
That was just so unexpected. So welcome to season 3. We cannot wait to show you what we are going to see.
How we doing?
Great. Good bike path.
Gorgeous night. Babbler State Park.
Yep. Babbler campsite.
We're out for a bike ride deep into the path. Got family showing up tonight. Deanna's sister is over right now, and we're just getting away to enjoy a little guy time while it's cooling off just before dinner time. It's beautiful. I know, we just went through a bug zone. Close your mouth. He said it looked like a pig face.
We are so excited to be on the road, traveling again.
Yeah.
It feels so amazing.
People ask us, why in the world would you do this? Why would you go back? You got out from under that rig. Why would you go back? And we have experiences all the time where we show up expecting little to nothing, just to be together as a family, and are wowed. We'll share it in an upcoming episode, but we stayed at the Harvest Host recently on our way west. Oh my goodness. That's what it's about for us, is those experiences when we show up and get wowed. And it's when you travel, you have those all the time, don't you? Yeah.
It's a new experience every day. We enjoy learning as a family, and it's what we're doing now.
But it is worth it in the long run. It's worth the headaches and the hassle.
And that's the thing. This is our second rig, and they do say that your first rig is never the one for you. And we're finding out that we do actually love this rig. Now, we're brand new to it, and we'll show you inside later. But we are getting acclimated, learning things. We've just taken our shakedown trip.
Good?
Yeah. You did great. After the box, everything. It's just like dishcloth. We are learning to love her.
Yeah.
It is really fun to travel together because this is a Class A. So we're enjoying that part of it.
Last week you saw us take delivery on the rig. If you didn't see that, check out that episode. But we pulled into Babbler, got to spend time with friends in St. Louis.
That was phenomenal.
Yeah, it was wonderful. The campfire, it never disappoints. The kids got to play with all their friends. We got to see our family. It was beautiful.
I want to like. Oh my gosh! I'm like shaking. I think I told you she dyed her hair blue. Yes. Oh my gosh! I need to Oh my gosh!
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin.
Is this the funnest day ever?
Yeah, we just make some marshmallows, then they burn like marshmallows. Big way better day.
This is a great day.
Right away we learned that the bunk over the cab wasn't working right. So we got our warranty kicking, and we got it figured out. We're learning. It's a learning curve. It was learning how to get the motors to be in sync. There's a certain way to program when they get wonky. I learned, but that's just RV life.
We had a brand new rig last time, and we're kind of expecting everything to be perfect, and it was a great rig. It was a great rig for us. The solitude was amazing, but now we're coming at this with a little bit of experience, knowing we love it, and there's going to be things that are glitchy, things that go wrong. We are finding out what sounds are, how to make everything work, and how to make everything work for us.
Yeah, so the checklist for coming and going becomes more real. You have one when you start. So checklist rolling out. First up, slides are in.
Slides are in.
Bunk is up, and we moved the mattress because it's too thick. This bunk up here above us is, if you have the mattress in, the bunk won't lock in the up driving position. The pins won't go in. We learned that on day one, but when that's done, that's locked and ready to go. Next, what's next?
Ignition was off. Jacks are up.
Awning is in.
Awning is in.
TV is on for the kids.
No toys on the floor.
No toys on the floor, right? And then you live on it for a week, and then you figure that out. So
Then you have a detailed checklist.
yeah, that's right.
And you remember the things that you forgot, and like pulling up the seat and putting the slide in anyway.
So this week is just a quick check-in to let you know how we're doing with our new rig, and we're going to be on the road. While at Babbler, besides our kids getting to meet up and meeting up with family and friends, we got to meet up with RV pilgrims, Brad and Barbara, who also travel full-time. and they got the spot right next to us. So it was so much fun just to spend a couple days with them at Babbler State Park.
Yeah,
too.
you learn so much by just being with other full-time families and other people that have done this quite a bit. It's so good to be with people that do this full-time. You learn so much from things that they tell you, resources that they have learned about, certain books, certain parks, little tips and tricks that really help you out along the way.
Big time. One example of how cool it is to hang out with someone full-time is I had a TPMS system, a tire pressure monitoring system, put on this rig. But we didn't have our orientation video or in person because we bought it long distance. So when I went to check the alarm, I had no idea how to access the stem on the inside tire on the dually. And so Brad was there and he was like, yeah, the stem comes through the outside tire. It's the simplest thing to anybody who owns a Class A or a motorhome, you know, but
We have a learning curve. It just is what it is. But we're okay with that. We're okay with jumping off the cliff, taking our family, and saying, okay, we've got to do this way, or we'll never be able to do it. And that's what's so cool about this time is we're okay with, okay, things are going to break. So what if we break down on the side of the highway? It happens.
right.
And we will know what to do
Right.
at that point. So we've got each other.
And we've got our peace of mind with our coverage and our warranty.
Yeah.
We know we're going to be okay.
And we are, again, reminded that the RV community is like no other.
It's a family.
It
flat out.
is.
Yeah.
I mean, even if we're at a park and we've already spoken to our next door neighbors and talked about winterizing, and there's just a wealth of knowledge and camaraderie that the RV community has.
Next week, we'll be heading out of St. Louis, heading west, and we can't wait to see what we're going to see out of our giant
I know.
window.
I am excited because the view out of this baby is so amazing. It's like this 360 panoramic view. So we're excited to head out west, see what we see.
It's getting dark and we're running out of time, so we thank you for joining us this week, and many more adventures to come in Season 3.
Season 3.
We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
What's next?